Happy New Year, leaders, and thank you so much for a great end to last year and a new beginning to this year. We had our leader meeting last week, and I talked about really the vision I feel like the Lord has given us for this season ahead is what we're actually calling our Wednesday night series and our LS weekend theme coming in February is down to earth. And really the idea is, how do we help students really embrace and really become to understand what their testimony, we would say their testimony is the simple word we'd use, but I really want to bring it even more down to earth and picked apart and investigated more than just what's your testimony, but really help students answer the questions about, do you know what the gospel is? Do you know why Jesus had to die? Why he rose again? What happens when you believe that? And have you believed that? And if you have believed that, how is God working in your life now? What does your walk with the Lord look like? Is he overcoming sin? Is he bearing fruit? What does it look like for you to walk with God and be in relationship with Jesus? How do you take these big spiritual things and bring them down to earth? And that's really what we're going to be honing in on over the next couple months especially, but throughout the upcoming semester. And so our curriculum this week really ties in very well, our gospel project. We're going to start the first lesson that you have this Sunday, picks up in Luke 24 with the resurrection, where Jesus appears to the disciples in several different instances. And the theme of the lesson is Jesus' resurrection does two big things. One is it confirms the scriptures and talks about, because there's several parts where it talks about, he kind of shows them how all the Old Testament was saying this was going to happen, and how the Messiah was going to come, live and die and rise again, and how by doing that, he's proven that all the scriptures are true and this is real, right? And then the second thing is it talks about how the resurrection overcomes doubts. And that really ties in well with where we're going with this down-to-earth thing, because we want to help students overcome doubts. I think students have all kinds of doubts, everything from I'm not sure I've been saved, to I'm not sure I quite understand the Bible, to I don't think I believe any of this. And I think everyone all over the place. And so I think what's really cool is from day one, this lesson sets us up with students to help set the environment of, hey, we know you have doubts. We want you to express them. Bring them to light. Talk about them. Let's discuss them together in a non-threatening environment, just like Jesus did when he appeared to the disciples. It said some doubted, and he came to them in love, not in reprimand for their doubts, not in reprimand for their abandoning him on the night of the crucifixion, but he comes to them in love and peace and wants them to see I'm really here. It's really real. You can touch me and see me. I'm eating. I'm alive. And the gospel is real. And you can have a relationship with me. And so we want students, even those who have the most extreme doubt and even denial, to be able to express that so that we can meet them with love and with truth and talk to them about the realness of the gospel and how to overcome doubt. And so that's where the lesson is. I think all the content of the lesson is good. The Bible commentary, the big points it tries to make. So again, read the passage as a group. Use some of those observation, application, interpretation questions type things to help them read it for themselves and pull those things out. And then it has great questions, and the essential doctrine and the Christ connection, all that stuff is good this week. So use that, pray through that lesson, and looking forward to how God's going to use it. The big upcoming event is LS Weekend. It's February 23rd through 25th. And so if you're available to help us that weekend, we need adult leaders. Friday night here at York River, Saturday to join us. We'll all ride the bus together down to Hampton. Hampton will provide childcare for volunteers. And so if you're able to help that weekend, please let me know. You'll register as a leader. Push your kids to register. Our goal this year is to take 100 people, which we've never done before. And so I think we can make it. Fill up 2 buses, 100 people to LS Weekend. And so encourage your students to sign up. Hope you'll be able to come and be a part of it as well. We'll get back into our serving rotations. This week will be 11th and 12th grade girls, or all the high school girls will be doing the greeting time if we can get them out there in time. So just plan on that, high school girls, and thank you for doing that. But so thankful for all of you. Looking forward to a great semester ahead, and we will see you Sunday morning.